What's up, everybody? Hey, I got my boy Tyler here today, and he's wearing his camo hat. I like it.
Don't worry,
We have a plethora of snacks that
not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by Starbucks. Starburst. Ayers gummies.
Dude.
Trying out some new candies today. Swirlers.
I thought they were called
Get you
straws.
a Starburst swirly.
Yeah, those were actually pretty good.
And then the ever so classic Reese's Pieces. So we might be munching on these during the video. I always find myself like talking way too much to eat.
I mean,
So we'll see.
I eat and listen to you, so.
Oh, that works.
Yeah, and you guys can eat and listen to us.
Please eat, okay, guys? Eat. It's good
Yeah.
for you.
It's good.
Maybe
this
not
is really
this. This is not that good for you. I mean, it's good, but it's not that good for you. Okay, so we're gonna do another first episode review. Today
What
is
are we reviewing?
yeah. So today is a '90s animated claymation style show.
I almost said Ted Bundy. That's not right.
Ted Bundy.
What is the guy's name?
Al Bundy?
No. That did Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, Tim.
That's Tim Burton.
Tim Burton.
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was Ted.
I almost said Tim
I thought
Allen
it was Ted
for a
for
second.
some. That's why I said Bundy. Yeah, anyway.
But yeah, anyways.
Different
Okay.
people.
Lots of different people. So this show is called Bump in the Night, and it's one that kind of came on. You might get scared a little bit. I don't know. We'll just
think
have
we
to
have
see.
snacks.
So we're just gonna hop in because I don't really know how to describe it other than it's claymation stuff.
Is it like Nightmare Before Christmas?
No. Not really. I mean, it's claymation in the sense that, like, you know, that type of art style is similar. It's not as dark as Nightmare Before Christmas.
Oh, okay, that should be fine.
But, yeah, let's see how it goes. Bump in the Night. So that's Mr. Bumpy right there.
Oh, he's living under the bed.
And he's like the main
Oh,
character.
and he has lightning powers.
Yes. I don't remember him doing that, actually. He goes 100 miles an hour, he's dynamite. His name is Mr. Bumpy, he goes bump in the night. This is Fran. So, I mean, Nightmare Before Christmas, like, yeah.
Transformer.
There wasn't really much like this when I was a kid.
That seemed like you could definitely tell that that's claymation.
Mm-hmm.
But then with those the Barbies.
Yeah.
Those clay.
Like, are they plastic
Yeah,
or?
they're clay.
Oh yeah.
Because they could just be doing stop motion.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it's all stop motion.
Mr. Bumpy in Japan.
Made in Japan.
Made in Japan.
Turbo Totranoid. I want it. Oh, cool. Plastic robot. Get it.
I don't know if you watched much
Back when
Goof
you
Troop.
Put good
Good
back
stuff
when
in
they
cereal?
Put stuff in cereal.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you watched Goof Troop, but if you listen to Mr. Bumpy's voice, the guy that did Pete on Goof
yeah.
Troop.
Well, then in the Goofy movies too, right?
Yeah, the Goofy movie, yeah.
For a full refund.
It's the box stop. It's the box stop. It's the
Yeah,
box
you can
stop.
definitely hear it.
That means I get my own Turbo Totranoid.
Such a classic voice. It's so good.
He's stressing his, like, it's going up just a little bit compared to...
Goody.
Yep.
It's
Wow.
here. It's pink.
That's
It's from Japan.
Amazon Air
It's
there.
gonna be
All right.
Do you really think
I don't remember there being a lot of shows like this in the 90s. I remember there being a lot of claymation stuff going on in the 80s, like with the California Raisins and other things.
I feel like there's more claymation in movies than shows.
Yeah, probably so. Just because of the amount of effort, I bet.
false advertising?
Because like this,
I
you
thought
can
you'd
kind
be
of
a
tell
big, nasty
that
harbinger
it's
of
like
destruction,
the
but
characters
you
are
took so long to
claymation,
do
but the
any
environment
harm.
is
Right,
not.
right.
You're not scary
So.
at all.
Oh,
Transformers.
Yeah. Right?
This way.
So I wonder if this is a Toy Story situation, or just the people are never there, and so... Or did they just die while the...
That's a good
People are
question.
there,
I don't know that I remember, actually.
Stick scent.
Dude, there's some mold growing under that bed.
Yeah,
Everything's
there's
going
lots
to
of
turn
funk.
out fine, Mr. Bumpy. Why, tomorrow we can mail that little robot back for a full refund, and we can...
Obviously, this was something that was kind of more
You
just
can
like
see
kids'
his-
comedy.
Mr.
Oh, his little
Bumpy.
joint there and
Yeah.
stuff.
the
Yeah,
sooner
wow.
we get to sleep, the sooner we can send off for it.
I'm snoring already, Squishman. See?
Good night, Mr. Bumpy.
The effort Like just the blinking, every eye movement
Yep.
is a different photo. Like that's.
It always amazes me how they're able to pull this stuff off.
And it's like it's not just like take a picture, totally change it, take another picture. It's the full animation of them opening or closing an eye. Like
Yeah.
Like it
Even
takes,
moving his mouth and stuff
Yes.
too. Yeah.
Like it's one thing, the guy behind the camera just.
Yeah.
But then the people that they're having to articulate all this
Yeah.
stuff.
Move it around.
Where is it? Go back to Man Squishington. You lead your
And then if I'm
beauty.
not mistaken, I want to say that if like they messed up on a scene, like if something falls over or something like that happens, I'm almost positive.
They'd have to start over.
Yeah, you have to scrap the whole thing and you have
yeah.
to start over because if it's in the wrong
And stuff.
yeah.
Oh man, I never thought about that. That's crazy. Yeah, so the show is like kids comedy, just kind of, I don't want to say sitcom-y, although it's kind of got that feel a little bit, but it's like these kind of zany little things happen to the characters, or they get themselves into things. Stuff
Kind of
like
like
that.
your classic Ren and Stimpy kind of
Yeah, just
main
hodgepodge type
characters.
stuff, yeah.
Well, I guess it could be kind of scary looking.
She's got like a potato sack on one hand.
I know,
One
like
arm.
a ragdoll type thing, yeah.
You were probably just looking
It's just
at
a
it
cute
closely,
little
and it
robot.
appeared
There's
bigger than it
nothing
actually is.
wrong with it. Look, I'm gonna eat a candy.
And then it's only whenever, so only he sees it, I guess. And then whenever
She's gone now.
yeah, she'll leave, and then he'll transform, and then.
He's gonna be like,
Which-
I'll murder you.
I mean, he's transformed, but he's not doing any kind of harm.
Yeah, not so far. I mean, maybe it's just the intimidation.
Dude,
factor.
he's got a setup in that toilet.
That toilet bowl.
Please! You are vexing
Literally
Now-
disabled hair.
Now that is the exact same animation. They reused that close up.
Oh, yeah.
there. The eyes growing and stuff like that.
Budget cuts. They reused a lot of footage of like Scooby Doo, a lot of shows like that. You remember seeing like them running?
Mm-hmm.
It was like the same footage every time, with just different backgrounds. Look, he's just as scared as you,
Yeah.
as you are of him.
What's wrong?
Right.
大阪の
There's my
生まれ
home
た
at
と
the
ころに
machine plant.
懐かしいんだよ。
Se habla español? Cave? Oh, I get it. Subtitles.
Oh,
You can
breaking
read
the
it.
third wall.
That's
Here we
right.
go. All right.
見立てたところで僕は家族があ
But
っ
I
た
was
もんだ
ripped from their hands.
Yeah, and got shipped to America.
家族の中から
Yeah, from the bosom of my loved ones.
アメリカ
Mailed to America,
A
a strange
strange
land.
land.
I can send you back to your home in Osaka.
I'm gonna ship you
and get a
back. It's
full
just gonna
refund
cost
too.
$800.
The problem is they're gonna send her back, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, the only reason you send toys back to the plant is if there's something wrong with them."
Oh,
Trash.
Discard. Right. Burn pile. Let's melt it down and make another.
Yeah.
Where'd that little robot go, Squishington?
Home.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, and look, we get it's like a
Okay,
double feature
okay.
here. Yeah, so I
They
guess
did
in
this
in
a lot, though.
Yeah, like a
with
30-minute
multiple
window.
Shows,
Yeah.
yeah.
This would be an equivalent to a short, like a YouTube short, you kiddies out there, okay?
But no, that's not,
Not
extremely
really.
wrong. Short's like a minute long.
It's true.
I appreciate it for the
Yeah.
amount of work that goes into this.
Don't hurt me.
Oh,
I just
hush
don't
now.
think-
It's okay, Miss.
This could never air today. I don't think it would make it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Molly.
Yeah, kids get different
You saved
animations
my
these
life.
days.
You got those healing hands. You got those magic fingers.
I do think it's super cool that there are guys like Tim still trying to keep it alive.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
Well,
Coraline.
and
And,
then at that point, it's like he's kind of like an iconic
Oh,
one
yeah.
because or whatever. But so, what did this air on?
ABC, I think.
Please come today. Please, oh please, oh please, oh please.
Next day air.
Got it.
Shipping in this is crazy.
It's just Mr. Bumpy.
Your way, bro. Just squish down.
Hey,
Easy does it, Doctor Correspondence Course. You're looking at the future Dr. Coddle.
Wow, you just send in a letter and you can become a doctor.
That's right.
There it is. Your doctorate.
It's beautiful.
Bro, oh, you got your jacket and all, yeah.
Like that's super impressive. If you think about like if that whole jacket is made out of clay, which it has to be, so that they can like manipulate it and stuff, it's pretty wild.
So she was like clothed in it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
feel
flat
like an
bumpy.
elephant sat on me.
I think part of the difficulty we're doing today, as far as like providing commentary on it, is when you got a show like this where there's like, it's kind of comedic, you know, a lot of the dialogue really is important. So I feel like, you know, even when we get to the end of the video and we try to like talk about it, I think we don't have a very good perspective on it just because we didn't sit down and shut up and watch it.
So
Also, like the jokes that I've heard just aren't there either.
They're kind of quirky, you know.
Mr. Bumpy's in terrible shape. He says he feels like an elephant sat on him.
An elephant?
Now that toilet is clay
Do you have any
too.
leeches in there?
It's not a real
Oh.
toilet.
Elephant!
Oh, okay, yeah.
Exciting.
You just got your doctorate degree. Like, you should be able to help him.
Just stick an air pump in there.
That's right, yeah. Oh, and just let him do it.
There you
That's
go.
fine too.
Takes to be a doctor. Tasty.
Oh boy.
You should consume the material.
Dude, if you could just consume a book and then know the knowledge.
Be eat bugs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So much technical stuff in here. You won't know the difference.
I think that says garden.
See? My first patient.
He's like gardening.
I thought there was gonna be an elephant.
You seem a little better. Any other symptoms?
I fixed myself because you left.
Yeah, for real. Hair was flattened and dying.
Wait a moment while I consult the manual. Wow, this is really cutting-edge medicine. Now, you two rest while I go out and get the supplies I
What?
need.
Dang, now Squishington's sick?
That's the thing you put what's his name in.
Oh, Hannibal
Hannibal
Lecter?
Lecter.
Yeah, for real.
But Mr. Bumpy, she has the wrong instruction manual.
I know.
I know, I put him there.
The poor kid's got her heart set on this doctor business, and I don't want to let her down. How bad
That's
could
right,
this
let her live her
be?
dream.
I'll need this,
You ready for gardening?
and this, and this.
Cooking and automotive.
They're about to get destroyed.
Oh, nice TV.
Oh, yeah, it's like, yeah, go to school CRT. Wait, is that what that is?
I don't know what that is.
I can't tell either.
She's probably out in the kitchen eating ice cream on a stick so she can make tongue depressors.
Ice cream on a stick.
I know, it's awe-inspiring.
Dude, he ain't going nowhere.
It's exactly what the manual's called for.
It's in the medical
If
book,
this
yeah.
doesn't cure you, nothing will. Don't you just love these technical doctor terms?
That is intense, yeah. Was that a CO2 detector?
Yeah, it looked like a
corkscrew or
corkscrew
something.
or something. How to
Check for
transplant
root
spring
rot.
vegetables.
If discovered, add peat moss and activated charcoal immediately. You'll be happy to hear that my tests show you're in absolutely perfect health.
It is my great pleasure to give you
Look at the little details in the background. Look at the little
Oh,
thumbtacks
yeah.
and things. The little pins. I noticed it was
And
like
then the
an office
simplicity
light.
of that other.
Elvis has left the building.
How could this happen? I followed all the instructions down to the insiest, bitsiest comma. Snap out of it, Squishington!
Oh
Whoa.
no.
The jig's up.
Caution. The Easy Does It Doctor Correspondence course is not intended to replace 6 years of medical school. Doctors are professionals. Whatever you do, don't try this at home. We mean it.
That's fair.
Why would you even sell that?
Slap a warning label on it. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
it'll be okay.
What a fool I am!
Dude, he's switching.
Come on, buddy.
I think the reason why he lives in a toilet, I think he's a toilet cleaner, like a sponge-like thing or something.
Oh, okay.
But you're the only one
So show
who
some
can
comfort.
possibly perform mouth-to-monster resuscitation. Because it ain't gonna be me.
I ain't put my mouth in that toilet monster.
Oh yeah. She's doing it. Bake.
Oh gosh.
boil,
It's heating up.
Cured.
Aww.
I told you you could do it.
You were right, Mr. Bumpy. Prep the patient for the instruction
Right.
manual ectomy.
Oh,
She's gonna go back at it again.
Pliers.
No.
Pull out all the paper.
wow.
Bump in the night, bro. Mr. Bumpy's Bump in the Night.
Oh gosh.
A little rock and roll action with the intro
Some
outro.
jazz piano.
Okay.
It was interesting.
It was interesting.
I think you're right. Like, I think to fully like grasp or like take in the show, like you have to kind of be all in.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there wasn't a lot there
To be all into.
So I don't know. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I do think, we're going to talk about this, but I do think it's probably not going to be the best representation of whether or not you should watch the show.
Okay.
Just because because like, when you talk about like comedic shows and stuff, you want to be present for the jokes.
Right.
And I feel like we were to an extent, you know, and it's kind of kiddie.
I was going to say, even the jokes weren't.
Yeah, it's kind of
hit
cheese,
or whatever.
you know, which is alright.
Yeah.
So watch this on your own and then decide for yourself if you think it's a good show or not. I think it's probably a good thing. And we should do the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
So, anyways, okay, let's go to our question of the video. Okay, so based on the first episode of Bump in the Night, would you continue to watch? Let's talk about it.
I mean, again, I've kind of talked about this a little bit, but I'll expand. So, I have a deep appreciation of claymation.
Yeah.
Like, that's incredible.
Yep.
Being able to, you know, take the meticulous time to you know, model and everything, like move stuff around. Like, just those two shows, like, well, how long was this?
I mean, it's probably 20 minutes for the two shows, yeah.
And so, like, 10 minutes of just that is, gosh, I can't even imagine.
A whole week's of work, you know?
Tons of work.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to go into that 10 minutes.
Yep.
So, deep appreciation there. But there just wasn't, like, and it's not even the, like, I think the jokes, everything like that was okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I can see the, like, monster thing in the 90s was kind of,
oh,
like,
yeah,
it was
super
kind
cool.
of big, it was
Yeah.
cool, you know, stuff like that. But for me, seeing it for the first time, like, just
Not much care there.
none of it was my thing at all.
Yeah.
Like, the monsters, like, it'd be one thing if, like, he was, like, scarier or, like,
Okay.
I don't know. There just wasn't.
Or maybe
a whole lot
could
of
do
stuff.
something.
Yeah.
Like
the
attributes.
toilet monster was, in my opinion, carrying the show, because, like, he's kind of like the dumb, like, hey everybody, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the doll just kind of made it boring, in my opinion. And then the green guy, it seems like he's the main character, and it's like he just wasn't carrying his weight.
Which is, it seems weird because, like, when I remember back to the show, I remember way more of Mr. Bumpy, the green monster, than I do the other character. Obviously, I remember the other characters, but I'm talking about, like, storyline and his character and stuff like that. So maybe
he was in both of the episodes we watched.
Yes,
and
he was
like
kind
the
of
doll was only in the second one, so they bring
for the
in
most
other
part.
characters, I guess.
Yeah, and I don't think there's really that much more than what we've seen there as far as character-wise, except for, you know, like the robot in the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one-off characters like that.
See, I think if they would have went like a Toy Story route with it, like, because they're clearly in a house.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we're hanging out under the bed today because the human's home or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I think they could have added one more layer.
Yep.
Even for kids, I think it was maybe a little too simple. Like, there just
Maybe
wasn't
so.
a lot going on.
I think this probably came
I wouldn't
out
continue
around the
to watch
same time. Would you not continue?
No, not at all.
Gotcha. I think this came out around the same time as Toy Story, so, I mean, yeah, they could have taken a little bit of liberty with that. I do think the majority of the show is just confined to that house, so it does kind of have that feel, that Toy Story type feel.
It's like, so where are these people at?
Yeah, I don't know. And there might, again, this is just the first, I guess,
That's true.
episode with too many episodes. So we haven't seen a lot of it, so we don't know exactly where it goes. I can't remember offhand where it goes. Again, I think I'll just double down on that animation side of it. I mean, I think that's incredible, you know, to pull off claymation, especially with a TV series. I mean, you think about things like South Park, where they animate and they can be done in just a few days.
Yeah.
You know, just really quickly, like a 30-minute episode. That's awesome, but, you know, it takes a lot of time and a lot of effort to pull off claymation. So, yeah.
Like, the only thing they're really having to do, like, computer-wise, unless they're doing any kind of edit on the shot, like as far as just what it looks like or whatever. I mean, they're just adding the voice in post.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah,
but
I
I
think
mean, but the heavy side of it is just the, you know, modeling and everything else, you know.
Yeah, for sure. So, I mean, I think for me, just because of curiosity's sake, of like, I've watched it before, like when I was a kid, I would probably continue to watch it. But, I mean, gosh, I hate to say it because I really liked it when I was a kid, but if I would base it on today, like what I've seen, I probably wouldn't either, just because, I don't know. I mean, again, I think sitting down and just focusing on the show itself and the dialogue and things like that, that probably helps it quite a bit. So that might change my answer on that. But as far as, you know, sitting down with a friend, you know, hanging out, laughing, you know, talking about stuff, it just didn't really work out.
And there wasn't, like, one of my favorite things, and if you go back and watch any of the videos, like, one of my favorite things is just making fun of the show.
Oh, yeah.
But there really wasn't
a lot
that
to make
much
fun
to
of.
make
Yeah,
fun
that's
of.
true.
Because,
That
like,
is
I
true.
genuinely appreciated the effort and everything else.
Yeah.
But yet, it was like...
Just kind of bland.
Yeah. I don't know.
Man. All right, guys. Well, tell us what you thought about Bump in the Night. Whether or not you liked what you saw today. I mean, do you appreciate the animation like we do?
Do you hate it?
Do you hate it? Do you think those people are dumb for playing with clay? Is that what you think? Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button. Hang out with us every single week. We drop new episodes and new videos all the time. So thanks for hanging, and we'll catch you guys next time. See ya.